I started my walk under God, I had to travel. And I was 48 years old when God came. I didn't know him. And I had to go. It's easy for people to say that we have a free will, but that is under Jesus. But to be under God is not to have your own will. No, there is no freedom. And some people be very angry at me when I am saying that I'm a slave under God, because I am. I have to do, when he tell me to do something, I have to do it. It's not that I can think about myself or think, but I have no money for that, or think if something happens, something bad is coming because I do this, and all these negative thoughts. And no, I can't have these thoughts when God is calling me. Yeah, I have to do it, and I know it now that I should not say this, that I can't. I can't do everything. If God is calling me to do something, it's working. Even if I don't think so, I will not be able to do it. But I do it. I get it all the time. In a supernatural way, God is doing, so I can do what he tells me to do. And I have to go away from everything. I have to take a flight to United States and have nothing with me, and start over as a very poor person, and with no home, and I was very frightened, worried then, because I didn't know God. In that time, I knew only that I have to take the flight to United States from Sweden, and but I didn't know. I have no plans what I should do in United States. It was only to buy the ticket and go, and God placed me on the lowest hell, because I was by myself, and I have no friends, no family in the United States. I have no knowledge of how could survive when without any money and have no home. I didn't know how to survive, but God teach me how to do it. And I was the first time God was telling me what I should do to help me. He didn't help me at all in the beginning. I didn't know anything what to do, but it come to that time when I was really in angst. I was worried. I was so worried, so my heart could be stopped. because I was in a hotel room that I have got the hotel room from an organization, but now was it time to go. They didn't pay for more nights, and I was laying in my bed and was worried, and I was so poor. I was so poor, so I don't even could pray to God. I didn't know God, so I didn't know what to do. And in the night I wake up, and there was a bright light in the dark room, and there was no, I didn't see any person, but I heard a voice from that light, and the voice say, "You are going to a church tomorrow." And I say to that voice, "What kind of church? What church?" I say to him. And he said to me that he should show me. And I say, "But what should I tell them?" I say to that light. And the light answer me and say, "I will show you." Once again he say, "I will show you." He say that twice to me as an answer. So I fall to sleep, and in the morning I was thinking, because I have been laying in a hotel before in Sweden and the other countries also, that the usually it is a Bible in that in the room, the Gideon's Bible. They placed that in every hotel room, and I also was thinking there is the churches to find. It's in the telephone book. So, but I didn't know it was so many churches. I was in Sweden. I was born in Sweden, and we didn't have so many churches. But there was so many churches in the telephone book, and I didn't know what to choose. But I closed the telephone book, and then I took a finger and placed it in the telephone book, and in that, and my finger was on the Rose of Sharon Church, and I was in the border of Virginia State and North Carolina, and but I called the church because I didn't know, but God of course knew that it was Sunday in the morning, and I called that church, the Rose of Sharon, and the bishop there in the church, he was very angry at me when I say to him that God come in the night and say that I should go to a church. And he said, then God doesn't talk to anyone. He said to me, and why should he tell you to go to my church? We are only 15 people in that church. Why should he tell you to go to my church. And I didn't know God, but already from the start, God was talking through me, and I heard myself. I was not choosing those words I was saying, but God told the bishop from inside me, and he said that God doesn't matter about how the size of the church, and I know it now that it can be a big church and you don't get any help in that big church. Then it can be a small church and you can get all help from that church. It's about their heart, if they want to help you. And that's my experience, that big churches never help. They will only help each other. And so I got help in that church. Here I show him what the Bible verse, that what my finger was on one part in the Bible, what to say to the bishop, and it was Psalm 86, and it's talking about how God raised you up from the lowest hell. People have been very bad to you, but God is there, faithful, and He helps you to come up from the lowest hell, because you are holy. You are poor, but you are holy. And if you are anointed by God and God has picked you, no one can touch you. They can't kill you. You only walk from the lowest hell up where the table is placed in front of your enemies, and you have a table full of things that those that look at the table never can get. It's the spirit table that those people can't get it, because they have never seek God. They have never wanted to have a relationship with God. They have